Hi, I'm still me, Nico. Um, so I wanted to tackle a really, really heavy topic, and there are a couple of really big words that I'm going to use in this because they all kind of revolve around the same thing, but not really. And in different contexts, they could mean very, very different things. First, I want to start out in the context of a relationship. Okay, so fidelity. Fidelity in the context of a relationship is to uh, be faithful or to keep the trust between both partners. Now, for a typical monogamous relationship, that means that when you leave your home or you go on vacation or you go to work, you can trust that your partner is not stepping out on you or doing anything with anyone else because you're in a committed relationship, in a monogamous relationship, and you know that it's only supposed to be you two in the relationship. And so you have faith that they're not stepping out. So you take comfort in that. It doesn't happen very often. Most times it just kind of implodes that way. But that's where we come to betrayal. And that's the feeling that most people have when their partner cheats on them. They feel betrayed. But they feel betrayed because their partner lacks the honor. Because their partner wasn't honest. They didn't mean to be faithful. They didn't mean to keep the fidelity in the relationship. Because they didn't mean their vows when they took them. They wanted to mean them. They said it. They paid lip service to it for a while, and then they kind of just, I know, right? Um, Belief. All of us, when we get involved in relationships, we believe not only in each other, but in the relationship itself. It's it kind of becomes our security blanket where you go to work and you come back at the end of the day, you expect that there's going to be someone there you can talk to about your day. There's going to be someone there you can eat dinner with. you know you constantly have these things in place, and you have faith and you believe that they are always going to be there. So we have fidelity, honor, betrayal, faith, and belief. Now, just hear me out. In a polyamorous situation, as it would be for me, fidelity is something different. Keeping the faith between two partners is about keeping the honesty. It's kind of like a code of honor. Jesus. We hear you. Okay. To keep the faith, to keep the faith between two members in a relationship, or three or four members in the relationship, just means to keep the conversation open, to keep the conversation honest. It's an honor system that you're going on. And so on your honor, you keep that relationship going. So you have these open conversations. You have these opportunities daily to keep honest with one another. Well, honey, today I have a date with somebody. I'm going to go out and see them. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. I'll come back home later. Or I'll come back home tomorrow, I'll let you know all about it. So long as the honesty is kept in the relationship, so long as that conversation isn't closed off, you constantly have that open honesty, then the faith, the fidelity is still there. The betrayal only comes in when the honesty is closed off. Even if it's a lie of omission, the honesty is no longer there, and you no longer are going by your honor. You have now been unfaithful. You didn't keep the faith. You didn't keep honest. And now you have betrayed your partner or partners. It's the same thing as if when a monogamous person steps out on their relationship. It's the same pain, it's the same feeling, it's betrayal. In any relationship, you need to believe in your partner or partners. And you need to believe that they are always going to be there for you. And the problem is that we get stuck on that one word, always. There is no always. You know, we can try. And that's really all we can ever promise to do, is try. My dad once taught me, well, when he said it, I was like 16 years old, and I just thought honestly that he was disowning me, you know. He was like, baby girl, you know, people can promise you anything. People can promise you that they're always going to be there for you, but sometimes you're always going to be alone. And you need to learn how to take care of yourself on your own, because even people who want to be there always for you, they can't be. Even if I wanted to be there for you always, I can't be. And the way he said that, I thought, well, shit, I'm on my own now. He's never going to come to my rescue. He's never going to be there for me. A couple of days went by, and I asked him why. Why did he disown me? And he looked at me. He's like, I never disown you. He's like, I want to come to your rescue. You know, the asshole beats you up again. I want to ride out there and give him what for. But what if I get hit by a truck on the way? You need to get yourself out of there. Then I realized what he was telling me was, even if he had tried to be there for me and something happened to him, he wanted me to be prepared to always find a way to fight myself out of a situation, or to get myself out of a situation on my own. Because even with trying to, maybe he can't make it. Maybe my brothers can't make it. Maybe I'm going to have to find a way to get it done on my own. And that was a tough lesson to learn, you know. But then this brings it back to a relationship, because in all honesty, you can't always expect that your partner is always going to be there for you, because there are always different circumstances. Always. You can love someone always, and they not love you. Maybe they don't know what love is. Maybe they do know what love is, and they felt it for another person. Maybe they just want to feel it with you, and they don't know how. Maybe they're trying to force something that isn't there. But they're lying to you. If they are lying to you, it's a breaking of confidence, it's a betrayal, it's an infidelity. But if they're lying to you because they are lying to themselves, then they are also betraying themselves, not just you. I know, it's a weird concept, right? I guess it's really up to those people to try to kind of figure that shit out and follow that line, you know? But I don't know. What I do know is it feels shitty when you're betrayed, whether you're in a monogamous relationship or a polyamorous one. It feels shitty to be lied to. And the only way to survive a relationship or to keep a relationship going is to keep the honesty going. And the moment you feel that lies are coming in the way, that's the beginning of the decline of any relationship. And that's when the relationship itself starts to hurt you. If loving someone causes you pain, then it's very, very likely that you should not be with that person. Because if it's causing you pain, it's not healthy for you. And what you need to do is step away from it and try to find something healthier for you. I'm not saying step out of one relationship and go straight into another one because it's better for you, because this guy's a wimp and he'll never hurt you. I'm saying to step back and breathe and try to find a healthier situation for you to be in, even if it means being alone for a while. God, I don't understand people who dread being alone. I know people who genuinely cannot sleep on their own for even one night. I don't understand that. I really don't. In the summer, I lay in my bed with my covers on and my air conditioner blasting. And if there were anyone in my bed taking up even a little bit of my air conditioning, I get annoyed. I'll get a lover, have him come here, do his business, and get the fuck out so he doesn't take up the space on my bed. I am a major blanket hog. I want the blanket entirely to myself. This is why I buy them in king size. And I have a queen size bed. I know me. I can work around me. I don't care for sharing my space with people. I don't care for sharing my space in my drawers for people, my closet. Oh my God, no. I could not imagine having to share any of my space with anybody. I can't do it. Not even with my sisters. When they come here and they look at my clothes and they're like, oh, can I borrow? No, you cannot borrow anything from me. I don't like sharing. I don't like sharing any of my shit, man. But see, it's different when it comes to relationships, because it's not about sharing the person you're with. Relationships are different. Relationships are about sharing something you love with someone you love. And if the person that you love doesn't want to share certain things with you because they don't love them, and there's someone else who does love those things and wants to share them with you because they love you, then as long as you keep an open communication between the two of them, there really shouldn't be a problem. You should be able to have both of them in your lives. Or in your life, sorry. I don't know. I don't want to make this argument too much, because I know that there are a lot of monogamous people out there who seem to think that polyamory is just frivolity and a reason to cheat on one another. It's not. I personally avoid dating right now. Not because I don't love people and I don't want to fall in love. Well, I don't want to fall in love. That shit has hurt me before. But it's not that I'm not open to it. I'm cautious. But also, there are a couple of people in my life who know that I love them. And if they were to come to me at any point in time, they know that I would be open to having them here with me if they wanted to. And I could be theirs in my way without giving myself to them completely like that. How do I explain that to a brand new lover? Say, hey, listen, I'm not involved with these guys, but if ever shit went down, probably go down with them. I love them. I trust them. and they have always been a part of my life, and they will be a part of my life long after you've gone. But if you want to try, let's do this. I think most most straight males will be very, very intimidated by that sort of thing. And the funny thing is that if they just kept an open line of communication about, well, this makes me uncomfortable, or can we spend time with that person so I can see why? That's never going to be a problem. That's part of what polyamory is. You want to see why? Sure, let's do this so you can understand why this person is such an important part of my life. That's why the lovers meet. That's how we keep the relationship open and honest, is we kind of get together and we all have the conversation. But again, like I said, most monogamous people are never going to fully understand that situation, so it's a thing. I wish it weren't. I wish that everyone could just understand each other without having to have it explained to them a million times in a million different ways until they fully get it. But that's not the way the world works. Polyamory doesn't work for everyone. It works for me. It works for some other people. I feel that the people who shove themselves into a monogamous relationship because they feel that it makes them a good person are wrong, because these are the same people that step out on their relationships and have feelings for other people, and they end up cheating, and it becomes this big painful event for them and the other people in their lives. I don't think they were meant to be monogamous. I honestly feel that these are people who are meant to be polyamorous, and they're trying to force themselves into a type of relationship that they are not meant to be in. They're shortchanging themselves. Because if they could just keep the conversation open and honest, this is what I want in life, this is what I need in life, and I need to pursue this with this person, and I need you to be on board with that. It's a conversation that can be had. It's a normal conversation. And we need to normalize that. It has to be a thing that can be, a conversation that can be had. I don't know why it can't be had now. I've had it. I've had it, as a matter of fact, with two of the people that I was talking about a little while ago that know that they can walk into my life at any point in time and be like, listen, I just need to be with you right now. And I'll sit there and be like, all right, babe, come to bed. No questions asked. You just need to be here in my arms. Be here in my arms. And I'll be there for you. I don't know how else to put it. And I get it. A lot of people don't understand. A lot of people think that it's just an excuse to do this, that, and the other, and it's not. I don't have to sleep with them. But I do feel a need to be there for them whenever they need. 'Cause that's who I am. Alright, I'll talk to you guys soon.